Hi, my name's Nigel. I play off 18, just play at random golf clubs around Cheshire, just to get a different view on our courses. I've been struggling with snap up, and I'm here to see Peter to try and solve that issue.
Simple as that. What he didn't tell you, he has to go to different clubs because he has a reputation of being an incredible hustler on the first. Gets people in, draws them in, gets a bit of money off them, and then escapes. Sorry, the secret is now out. So don't play this man. Play with him, but don't play him. Now, what Nigel's actually struggling with was just snap hooks. Now, what you've got to be kind of careful with a lot of the times is obviously you've moved from a position where you were slicing it to now where you're hitting the hook. And we don't want to go back to having the slice. That's the key. So I don't want to turn you into someone who's going to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. So we need to get you that a little bit more consistent with what we're doing. Now, what we saw with Nigel's swing, pretty good action. There's several things in there that I think we could improve upon, definitely. But the first thing we needed to do was really sort the club face orientation out to the path. Because your actual path through the ball was predominantly into out or slightly out to in, but only by a few degrees on most occasions. A couple went big into out, a couple went a little bit out to in, but mostly you were relatively good through the ball path-wise. Club face was pointing left. Because if you're, say, coming a long way from the inside, but your club face is then closed to the target, you're going to be getting those big snap hooks. So it might be a case that we need to just figure out how to control it a lot better. Okay. Right, what driver are you using at the moment? Okay. The big issue we've got with your swing is club face. Right. So your club face alignment to your path. Effectively, throughout your swing, your club face is very closed. I mean, this is quite an extreme example of what you're actually doing here. So your path, almost 10 degrees from in to out. This is with your driver, by the way. So almost 10 degrees from in to out with your driver. Now, in comparison to that, you're 9 degrees close to your target with your face.
Right, yeah.
So your club's going that way, so your club going into out by quite a lot. The club face is pointing that way. Now, in that kind of duel, club face will always win. Now, this position, can you see how we're moving a little bit more on the inside here? So we're moving kind of inside the line. Now, I think this is to do with, as you come back, you want to feel like you're coming on the inside. So you're taking it back on the inside. Now, in an ideal world, I wouldn't mind seeing that coming back a little bit straighter. But I'm not going to change it too much for now, just simply because your club face orientation is more important. Now, this is something definitely to look at in the future, but if we're talking just about pure direction, it's club face we need to focus on. And I don't want you thinking about a million things at once. I want you focused on what you're actually meant to be doing here. So carry on upwards in the swing. Up, 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 pause. Now, this position, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. What's actually happening is as you get to the top of the swing, especially with the driver as well, that club is getting into a position where it's rotated up at the sky like that. Take the club away again nice and slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Stop. What I want you to feel like you're doing is actually opening up the club face a little bit more like that. So it's going to feel like it's a long way open. I guarantee you, when you start swinging, it will not be there. It'll feel like it is, but it won't be. And if you carry on to the top of that swing, what that's going to enable you to do is get that club face parallel with the back of the left wrist and the back of the left arm. So it's going to be neutral there, and it's hopefully going to be neutral at impact as well. Now have a look at this. This is kind of key. So actual club path-wise there, 2.3 out to in. So not perfectly kind of in to out. That's fluctuating a little bit at times now. However, your face to target is 0.7. That's going to produce pretty straight shot, a very slight fade. But your club face at the top of the swing there was so much better. So what we actually did with Nigel's swing, we got him feeling on the backswing that he was opening up the club quite a long way. Now what this actually did, going from a very closed position at the top of the swing with the club face pretty much pointing up towards the sky, to one where the club face was pretty much matching the back of the left wrist, the back of the left hand, it actually made the club face neutral. Now when you match up a neutral club face position to a neutral path position, the shot's generally going to be straight, barring a heel or a toe strike. And that is generally what we managed to get you to do. And it was actually quite impressive, the level of change. The level of change. You managed to do it pretty much straight away. At the end of that 45 minutes, it was going pretty straight, to be fair to you. So I was pleasantly surprised. I thought I'd have to use more consoling words. I thought I'd be able to pat you on the back, say, Nigel, it's going to be okay. We're going to get through this. But none of that. He just absolutely nailed it. So don't play this man for money.